Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Got a few records to show today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. Sweet. But real quick in the background, it's Iris Menda, Spare Steps Ascended. Good. Hey, it's me. Looking great album. Really good shit. Mine was also personalized by the man himself. More on that. Thank you, kind sir. Cool shit. The sleeve that it came in is right there, next to my signed shit from last. So yeah, got a few arcs to get into. Let's see. 1 power violence, 1 death metal, 1 kind of a little bit of everything, and then 3 black metal. Well, 2 black metal, then 1 black death / war. So, alright, let's get into it. First one, power violence 1. And if you know my love this band, then you gotta know what it is. Nails with Abandon All Life. Awesome record. I would have a hard time choosing between this and Unsilent Death as my favorites. I'm legitimately not. I'm not sure which one I would consider my favorite of these 2. This one just Southern Lord, by the way. Southern Lord. My boy Greg O'Malley. But yeah, this thing is just ridiculously fast, so aggressive. Vocals are amazing. Lyric sheet, this on the back. Riffs upon riffs. The only thing is, and Anthony Fantano of the New Drop, if you don't know him, would subscribe. I've listened to this record, and then after listening to his review of it, I kind of noticed and felt the same way. He said while this record is great, it lacks kind of the memorability of Unsilent Death. Unsilent Death had riffs upon riffs that you could you could bring to the forefront of your mind instantly. But this record it's all really good, but it's just the memorability. It doesn't stick to you as well as Unsilent Death does. But I mean, hey, here's what it is. Fantastic record. If you haven't heard it, give it a shot. It's only I think 15, not even 15, 17 minutes maybe. I don't know. I feel like that might be a bit long. Anyway, but yeah, check it out. Nails with Unsilent Death. All right. So moving on, we have the death metal record, which this is it. Impetuous Ritual with Unholy Congregation of Hypocritical Ambivalence. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. There's nothing on the spine. Fantastic. Yeah. Pre-Portal, basically. Features 2 members of Portal, Ominous Fugue and Ignis Fatus. And it was, I think it was produced or mixed by a 3rd member. I don't remember who it is. But it comes on this sweet green black merge vinyl. I like the labels too. So just saying side A, side B. It's inverted cross 1, inverted cross, 2 inverted crosses, cool stuff. Yeah, this, unsurprisingly, this thing is it sounds just like Portal. I would say maybe Portal is only a little bit more Portal's a little bit more darker and has the spookier vibe to it. But by no means does that mean that this is a bad record. Absolutely not. Quite the opposite. This thing is fantastic. It lacks I would say the memorability. Again, the memorability of say Vexavoid or Outre, but at the same time it's come on, you can't go wrong with this. Super dense, ridiculously fast. Guitars, I just buzz saws. Yeah, can't go wrong with it, man. It's really good shit. It's a impetuous ritual with unholy congregation of hypocritical ambivalence. All right. Now moving on is it's the record that's like a little bit of everything. And once you see which record it is, you'll understand what I mean. Abyssal, Anti-Catastasis. This is a joint release. I lied. Just totally released by Iron Board exclusively. But yeah, man, this thing is pretty awesome. Like, there's moments whenever it's fast, blistering, you know, black metal, death metal vocals here and there. Moments whenever it's slow, despairing doom metal, blue and black splatter. Look at that. Look at that. So, I like the labels too. It's A. There's an E side. I'm not quite sure what the heck that is though. It's like a DNA spell maybe? Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I don't quite know how to compare this to anything. It's like really, really unique stuff, you know? Like, maybe like early Autopsy. It's like more doom, obviously. Or rather with more black metal, my mistake. Yeah, I don't know. It's like really fucking good, you know. I would definitely recommend this if you just want to hear a great album. So yeah, lyric sheet, really confusing. I'm not sure how you would kind of follow this. It's right here. Well, yeah. Let's see, and then I'm just going to show you the yeah. Here's the back, front, the spine. It just says Anti-Catastasis. It's pretty sweet. And then the dude I bought it from, or the people from my own head, sent a few goodies along with it, like some promo shit, you know, whatever. Promo shit. Equals our album. And this lovely little thing. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. But whatever, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, there's that. But again, here's the gatefold. Love that gatefold. It's awesome. Good shit. Alright, that was Abyssal with Anti-Catastasis. Alright, so halfway done, number 3. 2016 release, but 2017 vinyl pressing. Alright, Ashbore with the Ear Pacificate. Look at that hot foil sampling. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. And on the back as well. I love the Ashbore logo. It's so freaking pretty. It's even on, you know, great too. Some really, really good, good images. One of my favorite words, ziggurat. It's meant to be. The version I got, I wanted to get the gold, but by the time I got to the actual record itself, it was only the amber with black left, which I mean I'm not mad about. This still is gorgeous color. But you know, the gold would have went absolutely perfectly with the hot foil stamping. Well, gotta be quicker than that, I guess. Here is the C and D side. Side C. Side D. It's gorgeous. Favorite track on this? No, that is a tough order. This thing has some pretty good tracks on it. I am partial to like the longer tracks, obviously, but I mean, you know, It's Ashmore. Come on. So like title track, Irrepassable Gate, Lacerated Spirit, Grey Matter, obviously. Just the entire album. You know what? Just check out the entire album. Also, there's that little sheet. There's credits. And this just lists the song titles. It's really, really cool picture right there. Yeah, it's good stuff. I really love like the Ashmore artwork. Like even like with their self-titled album, like right there. I have the I forget what year pressing it is, but it's the red and black merge that comes with a little poster of the original inner gatefold. And it comes with like that picture that's like the skull and the triangle with like the windy ocean or sea, whatever behind it. It looks great. One of my favorite things about Ashmore is just like the imagery that they use. Yeah, right. So moving on. Dang, only 11 minutes in. Let's take it a bit slower. All right, some epic black metal from Germany. Moonblood with the Blutenkrieg and Sobolua de Bolicon. What to say about this that hasn't already been said? You got me. I'll just repeat what everybody else says. This shit is awesome. I definitely prefer the Blutenkrieg's side over the Sobolua de Boat side, but that isn't taking away from the Sobolua de Boat side. That part of the split with fucking Decimal Omega is awesome. All right, it's great. Only thing I'm kind of iffy about is that like I'm not sure. I forget where exactly the one track is from, but like in the middle of the split, like they threw in another track from, I think it was like some kind of label comp or whatever, and it kind of was like the change in like production and stuff was pretty evident. I forgot to show the inside a little bit. So it took me a while to figure it out, but this is like all the lyrics and stuff for the Blutenkrieg side. The Sobolua de Boat side has like its own. Ew, getting my oils all over the jacket. Disgusting. The Sobolua de Boat side has its own little lyric sheet right here, which good luck reading that. It's gonna take you a little while to just like make out that lovely handwriting. This side as well. All the imagery is really, really cool though. Like right here. You have the two band members, Gamal Zagoth and another guy. Gamal Zagoth is such a freaking cool name. I'm gonna name my cat Gamal Zagoth when I get one. In a pentagram, holding a pentagram cross. This sweet angel dude's like, oh no. Yeah. It's just good stuff. Like a really fucked up city right here. Armageddon Ave. But you know, yeah, man. It's like the term epic fits really, really well here. My personal favorite track would be Where Are You At? And Snow Covered Their Lifeless Bodies. Took me a minute to read the actual song title. But yeah, it would definitely be that track. The riff on that song is freaking awesome, right? Like for me, when it comes to like epic black metal, it's all about the riffs. Like if you don't have like solid riffs, then that can only take you so like everything else can only take you so far. I guess that's the case with most music involving guitars, but you know, especially in this case, epic black metal, you know, because it's like, you know, with, like say like Macabre Omen, you know, Gods of War, like fucking I See the Sea, From Father to Son, you know, those songs wouldn't be as amazing if not for the amazing riffs in them, right? Even like fucking Harps of the Ancient Temples by Nocturnity, you know, it's the riffs that kind of make the music, I guess, in a way. But yeah, the last record, man, it's a doozy. Probably the nicest packaging I own. Yeah, here you go. Behold Total Rejection by Revenge. Look at that. You can tell, but it's like cloth. hardbound stuff, dude. So nice. Like, I already liked the Revenge layout to begin with, but this just made it, like, infinitely better. Alright. Then we have the inner gatefold with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. JV. Some of the most animalistic vocals I have, like, ever heard in metal. Alright, now let's see about some of these pages. You know, typical Revenge fashion. Just little excerpts from excerpts from the songs. Really cool artwork. Shakatrition, oh my god, that song is so good, dude. Full State Protocol. Kind of good stuff. Try not to bend the pages. Yes, Mass Death Mass. Why is that a tongue twister? Yes. This right here. Some more of this. The only thing with Revenge that like I'm kind of iffy about is like they do like whenever they have like books and shit, they do kind of repeat the artwork. Like same with like Conqueror. I'm not quite so sure like why that is. I mean, because Revenge has like plenty of sweet imagery to work with. Let's see. My favorite little excerpt. I think it's Mass Death Mass. Let me see. Mass Death Mass. Okay, yeah, here it is. Mass Death Mass. It's Mass Death Mass. If we succeed, we will be dead and gone, but so will they. So like going all out. And this is the Die Hard. So it does come on DLP white with the C and D etching, or B and D etching is my mistake. The A side, B side etching. It's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna show you the second record. It's basically like this, the exact same layout. Just, you know, yeah, it's basically the same thing. But since I bought this directly from the distro. I got like an ass load of, again, promo cards. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, anything else on this side? No. Alright, and then in this side, for those of you that don't know, that the white is the Die Hard. It comes with, come on, this sticker. Come on. I'm trying to get it out without getting the record out. There we go. This sticker right here. Dope. And also, here, I'll put this right here. Forgot to freaking get the pen. This pen. Awesome. I love this pen. It's so freaking sweet. Yeah, it's 12. I think this was like $35. Like, are you kidding me? The quality that you get for $35 is astounding. Nuclear War Now can do no wrong. One of the best distros. One of my favorite distros. But yeah, it's Revenge with Behold Projection. And with that, we conclude this episode of my final update. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you will subscribe, stick around, see what else I have to offer. Future videos. I have another vinyl video I need to make like right away. So I gotta listen to a few records so I can give you like my sonic opinion on them. Got a bunch of cassettes in I need to listen to. You can see them right there. Like I haven't listened to like any of those yet, so I gotta do that. And I'm gonna have a Holy Grail unboxing coming up whenever I eventually get that. So depending on when the Holy Grail unboxing might come first, it's probably gonna come first. But again, it depends on like when I finish listening to all these records to give you my thoughts on them. And it starts with that right there. If you can guess what that is, proud of you. All right, so that'll be it. Thank y'all for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.